Large amounts of microplastics have been found in the upper reaches of Hampshire's River Itchen. A group of citizen scientists working with the University of Brighton has found worrying levels of microscopic particles in the internationally important chalk stream. Our environment correspondent John Cuthill has more.
We need to be careful about the contamination. So, as we know, plastics are falling
Citizen
out
science
of
in action. These should be the purest of waters. But this study of the upper Itchen is finding tiny particles of plastic, and lots of it.
For the past 70 years, so the plastics have been part of everybody's daily life. But it's only really in the last 20 years that we've actually realised, or we've begun to realise what actually happens when plastics turn into waste. The thing to remember about plastic is it doesn't break down, most of it, it breaks up into smaller and smaller particles.
And those particles are finding their way into this chalk stream, from tiny fragments of tyre to small pieces of plastic and synthetic fibres. The samples from the river are analysed and identified by scientists at the University of Brighton.
Finding huge number of fibres in that flowing river, it's worrying. It's absolutely worrying. It points towards a constant contamination. It's a chronic contamination that it's ongoing every single day.
Fibres from washing and road runoff may be behind some of the pollution, but the levels of fiberglass in the river seem harder to explain.
I'm used to finding those particles in estuaries and in the ocean, and I point the finger towards the poor boatyard practices or abandoned boats. In a chalk river, that's a little bit scary and a little bit of an unknown.
Back in Hampshire, the team is trying to establish the sources of pollution and determine how damaging it is to the sensitive ecology of the chalk stream.
The tiny little plankton will actually eat plastic because they're eating some particles within the river. And so the invertebrates, the shrimps and others will eat the plankton, the fish and the birds will eat the invertebrates, and so it goes on. We can all cut down on the use of plastics. Half of the plastic that we use is single use. We use it once, we throw it away, and then it gets into the environment, including precious chalk streams.
The findings of the study are due to be published at the